Welcome to today's full moon dolphin healing ceremony. So, today we are going to be working with the dolphins and the whales in meditation and in ceremony to bring ourselves some much needed support at this time. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And as we are going live, and I'm going live in our Facebook group here, Sisterhood of the Mermaid Moon, I will wait a few minutes for people to find me and hop on live so we can play together. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are on replay, or if you're just joining us live, we're gonna, really get started in a couple minutes here. Feel free to set your space up. We will be together for maybe 30 to 45 minutes today, and we will be working with the full moon energies and the spirits of the dolphins and the whales to bring some much needed support, some much needed love at this time. So get yourself, again, if you're replay, if you're live joining us, we'll get started in a couple of minutes. Get yourself comfy, maybe grab a glass of water, grab a journal and a pen, and we will get started soon. And while I wait for those live beings who wanted to join us live, while I wait for them to find us here, I might as well sing you some songs, use this time effectively. So I will chant some rounds of Om Mani Padme Hum to set the space and to also give ample time for people to find us. So welcome, welcome, welcome if you're joining us live. And feel free to chant with me while we begin. The chant is Om Mani Padme Hum, a mantra of compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Welcome to those of you who are just joining us live. I am taking some time to chant a few rounds of Om Mani Padme Hum to set the space and to allow anyone who wants to join us live to also come to find us and have a bit of time. I can see Amanda's here. She says hello. So if you're live or on replay, let me know that you're here. I would love to see your name and presence you in the comments. And I will chant a few more rounds of Om Mani Padme Hum before we officially begin. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. All right. So awesome. So let's begin. So if you're live, also, could you let me know if you can hear and see me okay? I'm assuming that you can, because I haven't gotten any comments to suggest otherwise, but that would be awesome if you could just let me know as well. All right, so welcome. Happy full moon, loves. We meet here in Dolphin Week, which I came up with myself, but it's the coolest new thing ever. I love it. And we are working with this full moon, the full moon energies today. Of course, the moon being a very sort of feminine, watery presence herself, to work with the dolphins and the whales and to really do some amazing, fun, deep, powerful healing. Amanda says, I can hear you fine. Awesome. Thanks so much for letting me know. So, all right, it's definitely not a surprise for any of you that our world is going through a massive purge right now. Honestly, we knew this was coming, and especially if you've been, tuning into various I don't know if I want to call them prophecies, but I've read a lot of sort of channeled material that has called the cycle that we chose to incarnate in as like the great purge and the great cleansing. So right now we're definitely seeing that and feeling that. And while we could have discussions about exactly what's going on in the world right now and really get into those discussions, um, I wanted to take some time to actually just be in ceremony and to have a heart healing and to listen to our souls and to receive the messages of the dolphins and the whales. And what this allows us to do when we take time to actually go in and listen and to experience heart healing and connect with our souls is it empowers us and it becomes a lot clearer for us how we're called to show up outside of the container of ceremony, outside of the container of a full moon ritual, right? So it's not that everything in the world that's happening is not important and we're just gonna, do our thing over here. Totally the opposite, actually. We really value the conversations that are happening in the world, but we also recognize that in order to be powerful light leaders, powerful beings of change, change for the liberation of all beings, we need to be connected to our hearts. And I would go as far as saying that what has gotten into these times and this need for this great purging is the disconnection from heart space and from the divine. So if you're here, I really honor you that you recognize that and you recognize that your commitment to hearing your own heart and your commitment to the divine and all the various aspects of the divine of your own understanding, including the spirits of the whales and dolphins, is important. So yeah, I'm so excited. So if you're live, if you're on replay, before we really get into meditation and things like this, I would love to see who's here. Like, I know that there's lots of people watching me right now, and I'm like, I only see Amanda's name talking to me. Who else is here? So if you're here, give me a dolphin emoji. And I would actually also really like for us to tune in right now, and you can actually answer this in the comments, so have something to say that is feels valuable. I'd love to begin this by asking you, when you feel into your heart, like, what do you feel from whales? What do you feel from dolphins? And that might be different. You might feel a different frequency from whales or a specific kind of whale, humpback or an orca, versus a dolphin. I would love for you to share with me live or on replay what words come up or what colors come up or what feelings come up for you when you feel into the frequency of whales and dolphins, because that is who is really with us in this container today. For me, when I feel into the frequency of whales and dolphins, and it's a bit different. Whales feel a bit more like more full-bodied and like like a womb vibe, and depending on the kind of whale, and the dolphins feel a lot more like playful. So I would say like everything from play, crystalline, rainbow, fun, self-love, soul family, all those kinds of words and frequencies come up for me. So let's begin by, I keep saying let's begin, but like we obviously already begun, but like let's begin the next level of ceremony. We're going to call in our beings, we're going to call in our beings of light. We're going to really open this space for healing. So I don't know if y'all are just being super quiet or there's something wrong with the comments, but like I can only see Amanda's 2 comments. So either y'all are being quiet and that's totally fine, honor it, or I can't see your comments for some reason. So you can close your eyes with me, taking a deep breath in, and we call upon Archangel Michael. We call upon Archangel Michael and all of the angels of Atlantis to be here with us now. If you hear something in the background, that is someone doing some carpentry work outside, so just pretend it's the beautifully healing noise of the whales and the dolphins if you can hear it. We call upon Archangel Michael, we call upon all of the angels of Atlantis now, and we ask them to create a safe and sacred space for us to meet in. And you can see beautiful beings of light in various colors, all colors of the rainbow surrounding you. We call upon all of our higher selves, all of the higher selves who are here present in this ceremony, live or on replay. So that is you. I'm calling on your higher self to anchor into this circle and into this container. And I ask that all of our higher selves, all of our souls, all of our true hearts are connected now. Everyone who has been called into this ceremony, you're here for a reason, and we are all connected now in the heart space. And I'm honoring the codes and the wisdom that you keep. And the dolphins and the whales are coming and they're here and they are delighted. Like, they are so stoked on you. They think you are the bee's knees. So we call upon, of course, the spirits of the whales and the spirits of the dolphins, the highest frequency of the whales and the dolphins that we are able to integrate, that is helpful for us at this time. We call into the circle. And you can see, turquoise water, dolphins, whales starting to come and play in. Notice if a specific kind of whale, comes to you, or if it's, mostly dolphins. Notice what colors are coming in. And now you can go ahead and you can set an intention. If you have an intention for being here today, if you need heart healing or if you need clarity or whatever it is that you need, I want you to communicate that to your higher self and to the dolphins and the whales, because they're here for you. So just taking a deep breath in and grounding that energy. We also call upon the angel of the ocean and the angel of water to come join us now. We call upon all of the elementals of the highest frequency of all the elements, earth, air, water, fire, either to come and support us and play with us today, as the elementals are so good at doing. And so it is. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes back to this space. So Gigi says, love dolphins and whales for clearing energies. I feel play, love, flying in the ocean realms. That sounds amazing. Awesome. Okay. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to share just like a few pieces that I have been personally feeling at this time, and a message from the whales and the dolphins that came to me. But we're going to actually spend most of this time in meditation. Because what I would like to hold space for today is a facilitation of you receiving clarity and divine messages and divine healing from the whales and the dolphins. And I can't tell you exactly what the dolphins and the whales are speaking into your heart today. That is something that you have to slow down to receive and actually listen to them and receive actually directly from them, right? So that's why we're going to get into a meditation, so you actually have your own experience, and it's going to be really exciting. But I did want to share a message that I received from the whales and the dolphins before beginning. And this message is, how would I kind of communicate this in the English language? To basically create space for yourself right now in this world, to make sure that your aura is a nurturing place for you to be. Because there's a lot in this world that does want our attention, and there are deep and shadowy places that we are being asked to go into now as a collective. Right? So when the dolphins and the whales come and they want us to have this sort of bubble of love around ourselves, that doesn't mean that stuff's over here and I'm over here and I'm not going to engage with that. It means that we walk around in the world with enough self-love that we make sure that we create spaciousness, that we can hear our hearts first and foremost, and that we walk around with this aura of divine love that we're connecting in with creator source energy. And right now, there are many people I'm noticing who are a little bit upset with love, right? Because there are people, the unintegrated people, and we love them and bless them, but there is a sort of, I call it light worker syndrome. There's this energy in the spiritual communities where a lot of us are very in our higher chakras. And I'm honestly noticing this less and less and less. Like, personally, I'm noticing a lot of people really showing up at this time in their bodies and really wanting to engage in these conversations and to really be present. However, it is true that whether it's this world event and this really important conversation or anything else that's happening, when we're unintegrated and we're really in our higher chakras, when we talk about love and light, it feels dismissive to someone's pain and someone's fear, right? Including our own. And so the love right now is getting a bit of a bad rap, right? Because of years and years and years of, well-intentioned people throwing out a little, yo, love, light, namaste, whatever. I'm just gonna like be up here. Um, so I wanted to presence that because when I'm bringing this forward, this message from the whales and the dolphins that says, create a space of love for yourself to be in and create a safe, nurturing space for you to be in your aura right now, which might mean taking less time off of more time off of social media, which might mean more meditations, which might mean more baths, which might mean more prayers, which might mean more listening to dolphin and whale sounds. I want to be really, really clear that that's not an invitation to check out from your discomfort or uncomfortable feelings. That is an invitation for us to be the priestesses and the beings of love that we are, to say, I recognize that it's important that I'm able to hear myself right now and that I'm anchoring divine love as much as I possibly can right now on this planet. And divine love looks different in a lot of different contexts. Divine love might look like sacred rage coming up. Divine love might mean holding space for another person's experience, not trying to fix it or change it. Divine love might be pure orgasmic bliss flowing through your system. Divine love is deep. And my experience of love and light, true love and light, is that it goes to the deepest, darkest places in our psyches and is not afraid and says, you here, I love you here. I love you here. I'm here with you. I'm holding you, right? So I choose to be a steward for divine love at this time. And our roles right now are going to be different. That's going to look different for every single one of us. But I believe what the dolphins and the whales are really asking us is, don't forget your centers, right? Like, have you noticed, like, for me, I noticed the first few days of George Floyd's death and things coming, I was just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I wanted to learn, I wanted to educate myself. I was going to this person, this person, this person, this person, and it became very overwhelming for my nervous system, and felt like I wasn't actually able to really hear myself, and I started to act from this very quick place inside of myself, reactivity rather than grounded response. So the invitation for me, and potentially the invitation for you, if it resonates, is to see how you can take care of yourself right now, because we need you to be able to connect with your heart to be the best leader you can be in these times. So Gigi says, whales came to me in March to clear stored grief across all lifetimes, is lived in dimensions. I feel like, okay, is lived in dimensions and timelines with collapsing civilizations. The clearing was followed by massive downloads and a spirit art painting. More guidance on holding compassion during these transitional times and anchoring divine love. So beautiful. Yeah, very similar frequency to what I've been receiving. So, yeah, that's kind of, what I want to share. And when the dolphins shared, just like create this nurturing space in your aura, like make sure you're tending to your energy field first. Which might seem very selfish and very out of touch to some people, but if you've been on the spiritual path and you've had enough life situations where you've been on the spiritual path, we recognize that actually it's really important for us to be able to connect with our hearts first, because that is our guiding light. That is where we need to be anchored into. That is where we're going to bring the best, most effective medicine that we can. So it kind of looked like when the dolphins showed me this, I almost saw like this plasma pastel rainbow kind of aura around myself. And this is a message that it's safe for you to take care of yourself right now. It's safe for you to do what you need to do, right? And again, that's going to look and feel different for many different people. All right. So within this, I would like to now go into a meditation. We're going to bring crystalline energy. We're going to bring healing. I know probably many of you are feeling very... What is this noise outside of the window? I'm just going to let that happen. Very raw, like very raw. And I'm excited for a healing that I will, help to facilitate in this session. So you might hear some background noise of like someone doing construction work outside. Always seems to be the ways, doesn't it? No, just kidding. I'm not going to manifest that. My ceremonies are always clear and peaceful in sounds. Okay, so I just want you to close your eyes now with me and take a deep breath in. Actually, I'm going to see if I can just shut my window here. There we go. That was like an obvious solution. Okay, so now close your eyes with me, and I want you to just feel into how you're feeling in your body right now. Really honoring how you're feeling in your body and what's showing up for you. And today we are going to shift the energy that is not yours and not yours to deal with in a spiritually, like from a soul level, any energy that's in your energy field that is not yours to deal with, that is not helpful for your soul mission, we are going to shift out of your energy field today, okay? So taking a deep breath in and just noticing how you're feeling in your body right now. Noticing the areas of your body and of your chakra system that are feeling energy, whether that's pain, joy, vulnerability, sadness, anger, compassion. I want you to become aware of how you're feeling. And as you do that, etherically, you begin to hear the sounds of dolphins and whales. And at first, they seem a little bit far away, like they are in another dimension. But as you breathe and connect into your body, and as you go down and right into that second chakra, you feel and you hear the presence of the dolphins and the whales and their sounds growing closer and closer and closer. You might even hear ocean waves until you realize that you are standing on the shores of a great ocean. It's a beautiful sunny day. And there's these big waves coming in that you're standing in front of, and wave after wave is coming in. And these waves are starting to clear your energy field. It's like you can see the energy of the waves just continue after the physical wave ends, and it's like a wave of clearing energy comes into your energy field. And it's like, it's almost like a sonic just healing with all the waves coming. Just set the intention that wave after wave of energy is clearing your energy field of all unhelpful energies at this time. All energies that are unhelpful, all energies that are no longer right for you. You can literally see them and feel them being pulled out of your energy field. The waves are just intelligent, and you can feel the ocean and the clearing power of the ocean. You can feel the angel of the ocean come towards you and just cleanse you and clear you. And you hear this message. Yes, you are worthy of feeling good. Yes, you are worthy of feeling good. Yes, you are worthy of love and of healing. Yes. So feeling that wave, these waves upon waves, the angel of the ocean, the water, Just opening your energy field right up to divine harmony. And if a part of your clearing process brings up an emotion, welcome that. The clearing process is not about clearing uncomfortable emotions. It's about clearing energies that are no longer serving you. And there is a difference. So understand that whatever is going to serve you to be cleared away is being cleared away right now. And as you breathe in, you see now before you has been revealed this massive angel that is above the ocean. And you recognize this to be the angel of the ocean. And you feel the angel of the ocean blessing you and thanking you for being here, for honoring yourself and prioritizing your own true essence enough that you would take these moments to be with her and to enter into her healing waters. So receive that blessing, receive the thanks, receive the gratitude from the angel of the ocean. It's safe for you to receive love from the angel of the ocean at this time. It doesn't mean that you're denying the pain of your brothers and sisters by receiving love in this moment. It means that you're allowing yourself to be the best leader that you can be, the best healer that you can be. And that is what is needed. So allowing yourself to receive. Yes, I am worthy of receiving love. The angel of the ocean truly loves me and is glad I'm here. I give myself permission to receive. All right, and taking that deep breath and allowing yourself to start to step into the ocean. And the waves are quite big, so the angel of the ocean just creates this sort of pocket in the waves that allow you to step through them and eventually dive under the water. And notice if you are receiving more and more clearings as you go through the waves and you dive down underneath the water. Feel how crystalline that feels, the water. Feel how clearing the water is. Feel the blessings of the water emerge and bless your soul. And if you feel great or if you feel angry or anything in between, the water is like, yes, yes, thank you for coming. And it's still bringing you that crystalline energy, whether you can really feel it or not. It's happening. And as you swim now, you notice that you can see really well underwater. And you notice that you can breathe underwater. And you notice now that you actually have a mermaid tail. And you've transformed into a mer-being, a mermaid, or for those outside of the Sisterhood of the Mermaid Moon watching, perhaps a merman, or a mer non-binary. Whatever kind of mer you want to be, that's who you are right now. That's how your body has transformed. And feel yourself in that sort of dolphin swimming. It's a very like S shape underneath the water. Feel yourself swimming like a mermaid, calling that the dolphin swim if you're a swimmer, right? And as you go deeper and deeper, you'll notice that in the distance you see whales and dolphins waiting for you. Now, it might be one specific kind of whale. It might be just dolphins. It might be every kind of whale and every kind of dolphin that you can think of, plus fish and plus some turtles. Whatever you're seeing underneath the water, these beings are real. You are actually feeling real souls of whales, dolphins, and underwater creatures and their spirits who have chosen you to communicate with at this time. So know that the beings that you are approaching now as you swim towards them are real. Their souls and their spirits are real, and they've come to support you. And so go right ahead and swim as close to these whales and dolphins as you would like to right now. And you'll notice that one being in particular is stepping forth. And this is, we could call this your dolphin guardian or your whale guardian. And I will likely call this for the meditation, this being your dolphin guardian. So even if this being is showing up as a whale, know that dolphin guardian is just referring to whoever that being is. So allow your dolphin guardian to come forth. Notice the turquoise water that you can see underneath the sea. Notice them swimming through. Notice how big or small they are. And they take you and guide you forth deep, 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 deep until you can go. And all the other whale beings and mer beings are coming with you in procession. And they guide you to this shell throne that is at the bottom of the ocean. Notice what color the shell throne is. And this throne is a seat for you to be able to hear your higher self more clearly. If you are here, if you are listening, you have an innate connection to the water and to dolphins and whales. And so this shell seat, this shell throne at the bottom of the ocean is specifically designed for you to connect with your higher self in the ways that it speaks to you through water, through the sounds of dolphins and whales, through these watery realms. And you don't have to know what that means, but I want you now to go and swim and take your throne, take up your throne, sit there. And breathe in. Receive also the color frequency of the throne that you're sitting on, or maybe there are multiple colors that are coming to you now. And now I want you to sit in council as all the other whales and the dolphins are surrounding you in circle, and you are just a part of this circle and you're sitting in council. And as you breathe in, notice your dolphin guardian coming up and approaching you and offering you a sonic healing. And this dolphin guardian is going into every single one of your chakras and every single cell of your body and offering a sonic blessing. So that means a vibrational, sound-based blessing to you. And so any stuck energy, any distorted energy, any energy that still is not serving you, that is in your field, is now being lifted and disrupted and transmuted and cleared and shaken out of you by the sound waves that are coming from this guardian, your underwater guardian, protectress, or protector. So receiving that and feeling if there's any specific chakras or anywhere in your body that you're really noticing that this dolphin guardian is working through. And do your best to surrender. The healing will go deeper if you can let go and surrender. Surrender to your divinity. Surrender to your divine innocence. Surrender to the divine who is always taking care of you, even when it doesn't feel like it. Surrender to the sonic vibrations coming through at this time that are for you. Really breathe those in now. Again, noticing and feeling if there's any specific area of your being that they're really being sung into. And breathing those sound waves right in. And when you feel complete, you'll notice that your dolphin guardian steps back. Well, they don't really step back, they swim back. And they go into the circle that's around you that your throne is in. So you're all sitting and all floating and all swimming in a circle right now. You just happen to be in a mermaid body on your throne within that circle. And I want you to ask now, dolphins and whales, what would you have me hear now? Dolphins and whales, spirits, these souls with me, my higher self. What is your message for me at this time? Surrender and relax, and I'm going to make some sound frequencies while you listen. Please give yourself grace while you listen. You may find you're able to hear very easily, or you may feel like you're getting nothing at all. I promise you, if you ask, they are answering you in the way that's right for you right now. So whales and dolphins, what do I need to know right now? Taking a deep breath, receiving transmission from the whales and the dolphins. And a second question that's very similar to the first, but you can ask, whales and dolphins, what am I being called to focus on right now? Within my own being, within my life. Dolphins and whales and my higher self, what am I being called to focus on right now? So taking your time to hear and listen and just trust. Don't need to force or push to receive the messages. Whether you get a lot or nothing at all, they are being communicated. Taking a deep breath and allowing now your dolphin guardian to swim up in front of you again. And allowing this being, dolphin or whale, to give you a gift. And this might be a symbol, an object, a message, sacred geometry, a sound vibration. Whatever you see is perfect, and trusting that your imagination is the gateway to your intuition. So don't worry if you feel like you're making things up. Just see the gift being given. This beautiful dolphin or whale placing this gift in your field, and now noticing that they're placing it in one or more chakras in your being. So this gift can continue to give you frequency and power and inner understanding, but that inner realm of understanding. There might be more than one gift. Trust whatever you are receiving. And as you breathe in, this dolphin guardian goes back into the circle, and the whales and the dolphins share with you a message. And they say, "Beloved, it is so important that you hold yourself in divine compassion in these times. This is not the only challenging event that your humankind will go through in your lifetime. And what you must practice is the ability to hold yourself and hold your inner child. And stop this dialogue where you are telling your inner child that they have done something wrong. In order for you to free this world, you must free yourself. And that begins with the love and the care that you bring to yourself every single day. Yes, you have and will say things that may be harmful for others. You may have done actions that haven't been in your highest. But what you must do and remember is that the innocence that lives within you can never be tarnished. Learn to hold your inner child with the delight and the honor that that little being within you deserves. Your own inner guru, your inner child. Give yourself permission to feel good. Give yourself permission to fall in love with who you are, because we have. So feeling into the dolphins and the whales and all of their songs and all of their blessings. And when you're ready, you can go in procession back with these beings. And you can swim, 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 swim to the shores. And as you transform back up through the ocean and into your human body on the shores, you notice that the spirits of the whales and the dolphins have actually come with you. You might be able to see them, or you might not. But you're aware that those spirits are now with you. And as you return and breathe yourself into this physical body, off the shores and into wherever you're sitting or wherever you're lying, feel all of those whale and dolphin guides surround you and support you. And you can let them know if you would like them to be with you every day as mentors. You just need to say a yes inside of your heart and it will be done. And whenever you're ready, there is no rush. You can open your eyes back to the space. So, welcome back. You can have a drink of water if you have some water close by. So, just honoring you for being here, and if you have anything that you would like to share that came through in that meditation, and you would like to be witnessed, I would love to hear your reflections and things that came from that. I also know that this can be a really nice tender time where you just really want to integrate that and be silent and still within yourself. So whatever you feel like doing, and know that you can always come back later too to share any thoughts after an integration process. So yeah, I'm so grateful that you've joined us today for this dolphin and whale healing. I felt a lot of powerful energy moving and shifting. And now I would like to invite you. So we still have Dolphin Week, and there's going to be free transmissions over the next, I think, again, 9 or 10 days in this group. Also, just like forever, because like, when am I going to stop the dolphin and whale vibe? Never. But really, this is our focus right now. But I would also like to invite you, if you really feel like you received medicine in that journey, and if you feel like the whales and the dolphins are strong supporters for you and you really feel at home in their frequency, or you just feel touched by them and you want to go deeper, I have an invitation for you, and it is a super fun invitation. So Jacqueline says, thank you. You're welcome. I'm going to bring up the link actually here for you to see. I have created something that the dolphins and the whales have asked me to create, and it's called Dolphin Consciousness. It's a 5-week journey that we are going to be sitting in ceremony once a week together, and we are going to meditate and learn from every week a different dolphin or whale being. So the first week is dolphins, the second week is humpback whales. We're going to meditate with orcas, gray whales, and the angel of the ocean. There are going to be guided meditations, MP3s you can download so that you can really bring these beings into your life strongly at this time. And this is a very affordable journey. It's available for only $155 US for the whole 5 weeks. And there's going to be more goodies involved in there. As I was singing, I was also like, oh, I've got to make some sort of dolphin and whale tone transmissions, healing transmissions. So that's going to be a part of it as well. Natalia is here. Hi, love. She says, I feel like I'm swimming in the depths of the oceans. Yay. Well, you were. You are. So that is an invitation for you. Please enjoy the rest of Dolphin Week. You have, I think, probably about 10 or 12 days of open doors for dolphin consciousness if you want to feel into it. Or you might be like, oh my God, Beth, I'm totally into that. Sign me up right now. You can. That's available for you. What this journey is, what the free journey is right now, but for sure what the deeper journey is how I see it is that we are incarnated mermaids, we're incarnated whale, but mermaids are very real beings that live in different dimensions. We're incarnated mermaids, we're incarnated dolphins, we're incarnated whales, we are beings from Sirius, we are starseeds from the Pleiades. You might be, a fairy, you might have these very elemental frequencies within you. And what I know to be true, when I started waking up to my multidimensional nature and I really started to honor my connection with the whales and the dolphins in the ocean, because I feel very much as an incarnated whale, right? My life shifted because I remembered who I was at a deeper level and my life mission became clearer. Shalini is here. She says, oh, hi from Mauritius. That's very mermaidy and dolphiny. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. So I see dolphin consciousness, this 5-week journey. Yes, the free journey too, but the dolphin consciousness is a space where everyone who's really actually truly called in their heart to be in this container, like we are going to have a mermaid, and it's open to mermen too, party. And we are going to marinate. We're going to marinate in the dolphin and the whale frequencies for 5 weeks. And we're going to really strengthen our ability to be channels and emissaries of divine healing in a very dolphin and whale way. So that's all I will share about it right now. I will continue to invite you over the coming next week and a half. If you're feeling resonant, I would love for you to join us. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you also just want to hang out for the free Dolphin Week, I'm super stoked about that too. I'm just really happy to be able to really step more into my soul mission of bringing these frequencies out into the world. And I'm very much looking forward to sharing some stories that I have, both spiritually and in the physical, with the whales and the dolphins. And really remembering that if you are, like myself, a priestess of the dolphins, a priestess of the whales, a priestess of the water, a starseed from Sirius of the Pleiades, we actually, it's important that we anchor the whale and the dolphin consciousness in human bodies on land right now. And it's important that we see less of a separation of I'm a human, that's a whale, that's a dolphin, we got our own little worlds, and realize that the whales and the dolphins are always singing to us. And when we take time to receive their song and anchor it in, we do something for the grid of the planet that really, really, really needs to be done for the evolution of all beings. So, dolphin consciousness, although it sounds very playful, 5 weeks, and it will be, it's actually a profound journey of showing up for our soul missions, our dharma, as some people call it. So again, the link is, I just commented the link, and I'll share more in the coming weeks. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope that this ceremony served you. I know my heart is feeling full from it. Jacqueline says, in the meditation, my giant whale guide gave me 2 bracelets that went over the right wrist. The first one was a 5-pointed equal-sided geometric shape. It was white. And the second bracelet was a fish symbol with the closed circle going over my right wrist, talk, I don't know, I think that's an error, and the triangle of the tail pointing to my left side. It was gold. It was a gold-like color. That's amazing. I love how specific you were able to see that. That's really cool. And I'm sure that that gift is going to be giving you medicine for as long as it will serve you. So I'll leave you with that. I'm so excited to keep connecting to you in these frequencies. It's about time we did this. And have a beautiful full moon. And if you've been on replay, I will come and be checking the comments and witnessing you as well. So thanks so much. Bye.